battle we've seen so many times here in North American play, but usually it is Gen G who come out on top. Very few teams have been able to best Gen G, but if you're hitting shots like that, you just might be able to.
I think that has been most of my commentary today has been no way that actually worked. These angles are insane, and again, this
area holding on to any momentum they can find. They want to hold this until the very last second. Yan with a shot, and it will make it in. Complexity cannot hold on as Furia overwhelmed them in the skies.
I'm pissed. I'm so upset. What a shot. Okay, continue to get this one on target. V1, though, they're not going to let that control go over so easily.
Oh my goodness, Beast Mode, don't you dare. If he gets the dunk at the end of that play, I'm pretty sure I'm ready to call the game already. But one fear that we had about this new roster has seemingly already been shown. Their cohesion, their ability to hold that midfield line as it used to be with Torment on the squad, a little bit lackluster for now. But again, with so much time and so much space, maybe eventually they can get back into this one as we get towards the halfway mark.
You know, I always, Daniel maybe can find the double touch. Darn, no rebound play, but there it is, of course. It's Calm. He's going to find the second one and tie things up as we get close. So far, they're trying to make some of these plays. They were able to get the clear. First killer now here off the ceiling. It was an attempted to pass towards Mist there, but it's not going to come through. Mist on the back end finds a demo on a Calm, but Beast Mode gets the second touch and manages to score a second goal here for V1.
Even if Calm is getting demoed here, it's this off-ball play of where he's at least in the way. Speaking of in the way, good thing is for them, though, they've done well in overtimes before. They've had many an overtime victory, whether at the major or in regionals, and they do it here in the SteelSeries Cup. Doesn't seem like it with 30 seconds gone and that nuisance playstyle that has been so complimentary to version 1 already taking effect here in overtime.
Certainly is. Another barrage, a great drop there by Daniel. Sipicle's able to turn it away, but once again, it's Beast Mode that finds the overtime goal.
It's Beast Mode, but really, this is what Calm is known to do, and with the amount of chaos that he has created, eventually an opening will be found. Version 1, that little mosquito you just can't swat, and eventually they get a goal because of it.
And that was a beautiful goal. It was a fantastic pass over as well. Beast Mode going to lock that one in. So version 1 is going to take game number 1. But my goodness, what a game to kick off the series here, Bass. We had almost 3.5 minutes of overtime. So more than a half. End up kind of focusing too heavily on those defensive rotations. And so you don't follow up a lot of these aggressive plays. But they've been able to and lost. It was so dang close. Can he follow up on his own play? Can he find the touch? And there it is. Lost ties it back up here.
I mean, you asked for them to focus a little bit less on defense. Maybe focus at least a little bit on defense there. Gen G flopping like fish in the net, just diving over and over again. And no
goal here, but it's looking better as time goes on in terms of the control that Furia is able to provide here. And also show off really just kind of their solo play. Yan going for another one, finds a flip reset, finds another touch, and Card is going to secure that, puts them at a 2-0 lead over Space Station.
We rarely see double flip resets at this level, but of course it's Yan the one to do so. Baits out 2 defenders in LJ and Hawkster. Neither make a touch, and all it is Card with the final one here. Yan is Yan, and Yan is the man. He is.
And that is absolutely a possibility here as we get into game number 3, but there's also the possibility for a 3-game sweep if version 1 is going to be capable of taking this. And right off the bat, Daniel, just a little too far to left, hits that crossbar, and FaZe Clan's 4th member comes in clutch.
My goodness, Calm dishing it more than a head chef in a kitchen right now, over and over again, looking for these passes out to his teammates. And although that first one doesn't come through, it's the second one that does. Calm may get credited with the assist on this, but somebody needs to step up on defense, because so far it has been these defensive lapses that have given Complexity an opening. And there was another one, version 1 with a chance, and now instead the other way, Complexity go for a 2v1. It does not come to fruition, but as this shot ricochets off target twice in a row, make it 3 times. Version 1 still can't hit the back of the net.
Oh, that's so rough. That was like 2 openings.
Eventually, first killer will die for it. But at this point, I think FaZe Clan, they know what's at stake. They understand the results here. Version 1 in their debut series, their first one since making a move, have swept FaZe Clan. This is quite the statement if I've ever seen one. Take your victory lap. Version 1, we'll see you in the second round.
Oh my goodness, what a series. And you know what? I'm glad that the desk was not all in favor of FaZe Clan, because then all of us.
But now, the disruption that Gen G are looking to start to inflict on Furia is coming to fruition. Can they keep this offense alive, though? 2 dive out of midfield, Nolly bumped by his teammate. That means Yan has free time and space, muscles it past everybody! And options are, well, you have to beat FaZe, and then if you can beat FaZe, you're most likely facing an Optic that is on an absolute revenge arc right now. So, SSG, I think the reality is you got a date with Destiny, a rematch that could be on your hands, because it's 4-0 to Furia, and they have no signs of slowing down.
Not only no signs of slowing down, but Space Station unfortunately has no signs of trying to keep this one alive.
Where you kept Furia uncomfortable in a series where Furia have slowly started to get into the series more and more. It is Gen G who just keep trying to shut them down. But how do you shut down that? Lost keeps that flip reset in his back pocket and uses it at the perfect time.
And it is again Lost who manages to snag himself the hat trick on that one, actually. 3 of the 4 goals going over to
team with defense like this. Can't beat them, delete them. And we haven't seen enough of that. You mentioned the demos before, but there have not been enough in compare. Oh, Complexity starting to look solid, though, at the end of that overtime there. That shot would have been incredible had it gone on target, but instead it's actually Furia. Look to start off the overtime with the first offense here. Bounce off the ceiling, shot on target, and that will end it. Furia, only 12 seconds into OT. Complexity might have had momentum, but nobody's stopping a bullet like that out of Lost. This team shook. They were diving on every play through every series we saw today. Now they start off against Optic. They got a 1-goal lead, and they don't even want to push past midfield.
Well, can they? Let's see if they're able to actually pressure this one out. It's going back over the blue side. It's a beautiful pass over, and AJ steals it away.
I mean, this is a beautiful goal, don't get me wrong, but all 3 players for Complexity back, and not a single one decides to go up to the air until it's way too late. Redo's completely